Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Varda Hossaini from Economic Club Karachi, and we hope that you all are doing good. When we are talking about the local chessboard, economic chessboard, so the newses are not that worthwhile when we are comparing it rather with the international economic news. And of course, when we are talking about the international news, so gold and the oil prices, they stand at first to be valuable and to deal it with the value. So when we are talking about the international chessboard, so yes, let's start with the gold. When we are talking about Tuesday today, so the gold is trading at with some bullish trend, and it is trading at dollar 2831. And but when we are looking back on Monday, so the gold was trading with the bearish trend, and it was around $2700 somewhere. And the reason, because that was the change throughout the day, but that the reason was due to the taxation implemented by USA on Saturday to its northern and southern neighbors like Canada and Mexico. But later on, as we all know, this that due to this tariff or a trade war, not only these neighborhood or the U.S. trade allies, they will be affected, but it is on hold, placing a massive impact on reshaping the global economies, as the USA is also looking forward to put the tariff on China, and we could expect the same response from these countries like Canada, China, and Mexico, because the biggest reason which is given by the economists is this, that these countries, they are contributing more than 60% to the trade US trade deficit. Because when we are talking about China, so China is contributing around 30%. When we are talking about Mexico, so it's around 16%, and similarly when we are talking about Canada, so it's around 14%. Although the US is claiming that these tariff, they are due to the reason of the increasing debt toll, which basically they are blaming to these countries to whom they are putting their taxes. But there are certain other hidden reasons also. But when we are looking at this news, and when we are talking about the gold rates, so comparatively from Monday, we could see that the gold rate, they are on the bullish trend, as I told you. And there are some news regarding the delay of these tariff and a deal, a striking of the deal between these countries and US, to whom US have levied some tariff. So the deal of delay of the tariff for next 1 month, so might be that could play a role. And that is, I think, that the key catalyst in when we are talking about the oil. So oil is trading at $75.13. We are talking about a Brent crude. And as for the gold, trend, we discussed a statement of Atlanta federal president. So similarly, here we are talking about, we will be sharing the statement by energy investor. He's considered as a prominent oil bull, and his name is Mr. Eric Nuttall. And as per him, USA has no alternative to the crude oil supplier that and USA has no alternative crude supplier that could replace Canada. Yes, this is a very sound statement, delivered or stated by energy investor, who is considered as a prominent oil bull. Yes, we are talking about Mr. Eric Nuttall. And as per him, if USA is thinking to replace crude oil supplies from Canada to somewhere else, so it's not possible, because it's again a wake up call, as per him, for all the investors, because there are certain various reasons that is making Canada irrepressible. As we could see that today the Brent crude is trading at $75.13, and we all know this, that the uncertainty has uh, rising, or has risen to the next level. And the reason of that rising uncertainty is this tariff war, the uncertainty between the relationship of countries and economies, and you may say the sound economic allies also. We have also observed this thing, that right after the placement of tariff on Canada, the Canada also responded to this, and Canada has also decided, or you may say, before this deal they were deciding to place ban on the cyber trucks by mm Tesla, because it has been observed that Canada is considered to more EV pro, electric vehicle pro, than USA. So for sure, if these situations they are not coming to term at some edge, so for sure it's not only about these countries, the global economies, they could hit hard. But as per analysis, we could see this, and we could read it out louder, that might be there will be a middle way between all these countries who are having some gaps.